Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Christy Smith and this is Dash, and thank you all for showing up today and joining us on this challenge. I always say that the hardest part is showing up, and you've already done that, so now we're on to the easy stuff. And so we're just going to start with some jumping jacks. If you need to modify, you can step out to the side. So we're just getting the heart pumping, getting that blood to move through our body. And now we'll loosen up the shoulders with some windmills. So keep your core tight here. Belly button tucked in. Arms are moving forward. And now we'll take it back. Good. We'll bring our hands together at heart center, and we're just going to squat. And then hinge from the hips. Reach down towards the ground. Back and forth. Move at your own pace.
Why did Sissy fall in there?
Good. And now let's just do some very gentle twists here. No jerking. Gentle twist of the spine. And we're ready to get started. We're going to extend one arm up and then lift the opposite knee. And then we're going to move back and forth, switching sides. So to modify, you can certainly step it out. Okay. Getting your arms above your head really gets your heart rate up. So even marching this out is a bit of a workout. Okay.
Hey you guys, my name's Marilyn. This is Boaz. Today we're going to be doing some lunges. So we're going to start off with jumping lunges, and when you're doing a lunge you want to keep your knee in line with your foot. And then we're going down, jumping lunge, so switching to the other side. And using your arms to give yourself height. A modification for this, if jumping is a little hard, is standing this way, reverse lunge, reach back, hands on hips if you need extra balance, feet together, and then switching to the other side. So we're going to start off with 30 seconds of that in 3, 2, 1. Use your arms if you need a little bit of extra balance with this one. Or use them to propel yourself up and get a bigger jump. Remember to try and keep your knee from going far over your foot. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to show you the next exercise here quickly. Next, we're going to be doing side lunges. So, hands on your hips so that you're using your abs to help you balance, and all your arms. And you're going out to the side, down, back up. And a modification for this is to just take it a little slower. So do it the pace that you can do while keeping the proper form. Make sure you keep your back straight. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Push yourself to go a little lower if you can. If you can't, just go as low as you can. You shouldn't be feeling any pain in your knees at all. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're taking a 10-second break quickly. And then we're going to switch back to the jumping lunges. And 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of this. Use your arms to give you height. seconds. Slow down a bit if you're losing your belly. 2, 1, break. Okay, 10-second break quickly. Stretch it out if you need to. And then this time we're going to the other side. So hands on your hips, and let's go. Try to stay tall and not lean over too far forward. And get that butt as low as you can. Make sure you're pointing your foot forward when you're doing these. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. There we go.
Hey guys, my name is Ashley Shane. We're going to show you our 2 favorite squat moves for you guys to do today. We have an optional baby weight. If you have one around, you can grab them. First move is just a squat hold. So we're going to come down here. We're going to hold a squat for 30 seconds. Your modification is just not to go as low or to stand up out of it if you need to take a break. The next thing we're going to do is called plank to squat. So you're going to come down here and do a plank, and you're just going to jump up into a squat. All right, we're going to do those for 30 seconds. Amory's setting my timer. First thing is going to be your squat holds. We're going to go down, and we're just going to hold a squat here. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Things to keep in mind, keep your core nice and tight. Try and breathe, so nice deep breath in and out. If you have baby weight, you can drop it if you need to. He's gonna go steal my timer though. If you need to, come up a little bit, but try and hold this for all 30 seconds, you guys. We have about 10 seconds left. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're gonna take a 15-second, about 20-second break, and we're gonna go into that plank to squat for 30 seconds. Yeah? You ready? Yay! All right, we're gonna go plank to squat. So come down and back up. Your modification is just a step back. So if you need to step back and come up, that's perfectly okay too. So we should be down in a plank and back up. Go as fast as you can, pick up the pace a little bit. You have about 5 seconds. Good. All right, we're gonna take a little break. Stretch it out a little bit. We'll give you guys 30 seconds, and then we're just gonna repeat that. Important things when you're exercising, just go slow, listen to your body. If you need to modify, you can. Take deep breaths. It's a good time to grab some water, stop your kid from playing with the screws that his daddy left in the office. All right, oh, you got one, that's not cool. All right, you guys, we have about 10 seconds. About 3 seconds, we're gonna go down to that squat to hold again for 30 seconds. Remember, you wanna breathe, suck your core in tight. What you can also try and do is pull on your inner thighs. So like you're gonna squeeze a balloon together between your legs and like you're gonna hold it in there. It's gonna help work a little bit more. All right, we got about 10 seconds. Guys, hopefully you're breathing. Nice deep breaths in and out, keeping your core nice and tight. Sitting back just like you're sitting on a chair. All right, 30 seconds, yay. We're gonna take a 10-second break. We're gonna go that plank to squat. How big are you, Amory? You say so big. All right, 30 seconds, you guys, and then we're done. So down to the plank to squat. To squat. Remember, if you need to, you can be stepping back if you need to, like this. So about 10 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. And done. All right, you guys, on to the next one.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff Rogers, and I wanted to show you 2 of my favorite body weight exercises that you can do at home, completely on your own, and just achieve some fantastic results. The first one I want to show you, I learned in Body Beast. You can do this with or without weights. It's great. Even without weights, it's a fantastic workout. And it just really targets your quads and a little bit on your hamstrings too when you come down. These are called step up to reverse lunges. I'm in a hotel room, so I've got limited room here. And this is also not an ideal surface. You normally wouldn't want something that's soft or squishy, but for demonstration purposes, I'll do the move for 30 seconds. I can show you. And the nice thing about these is it's a move you can set a timer for 30 seconds. You can do one side and then switch to the other, do another 30 seconds for the other side. So let me just demonstrate. So basically, I'm gonna step up, put all my weight on one foot up onto the stool, and then I'm going to step down and take my foot that was on the stool and go immediately into a reverse lunge. And you're gonna really work your hamstring of the foot that's stepping up and down, and actually when you do the lunge, you're working the opposite hamstring as well. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for roughly 30 seconds so you can see what that looks like. And you wouldn't want to put your weight down. I kind of just fell right there. Normally I'm wearing shoes when I do this. And what's happening, as you're working these big muscles, you're going to notice your heart rate jumps up pretty quickly. And if you've got added weights as well, you're going to work even harder. So you want to keep proper form. You want to keep your back straight. You want to keep your chest up when you do the lunge. You don't want your knee to touch the ground as you lunge. And you want to straighten your leg completely as you step up. So it's pretty simple, but you will notice if you do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side, even my heart rate's even a little elevated just doing that. And especially if you have weights in your hands while you do it, you're going to notice you're really working your legs. And the bigger the bigger the muscle groups that you're working, the faster your heart rate's going to increase. And this is just a phenomenal exercise that you can do at home with just something to step up on. Now, as far as modification goes, change the elevation of what you're stepping up on. The lower it is, the easier it is. The higher it is, the more work you're going to do. So if you can't quite step onto something high, get a lower stool. Get an aerobic step or something low to the ground and do a low step up to reverse lunge. And that's my first move that I like a lot. So now, forgive me as I'm trying to film this in a hotel room and I have very limited space to use. But I'm going to show you the second move that I really like. Now this move also targets your legs, but it hits your core very hard, shoulders a bit, and you'll feel it, especially if you're doing this later on in your workout. This move is actually from Shift Shop, if you've ever done that program with Chris Downing. First of all, Chris Downing is an awesome trainer. Your toes are playing on the ground and your knees are actually 2 inches off of the ground. So imagine this, you're really engaging your core right now. Your thighs you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your lower legs because you're suspending your body through the air. And what you want to do is, so pretend I've got 4 markers here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bear crawl up. I'm going to sidestep to the other marker, bear crawl back, sidestep to this marker, and I'm just going to go around in a square for 30 seconds. So let me show you what that looks like. So your knees never touch the ground. Normally, like I said, if you had more room, you want more room. But you gotta work with what you got. And already, I'm just seconds into this, and I can really feel it in my core. What you're gonna wanna focus on is keeping that butt down, because as you get fatigued, you're gonna kind of bring your butt up. And what you're doing is you're relieving tension on your core, and you're not working like you should. And you're also easing up the tension you're putting on your legs. So it's just as simple as that. Keep your butt down, sidestep. You're gonna feel this in your core, you're gonna feel this in your shoulders, and you're gonna feel it in your legs for sure. I mean, it is really as simple as that. Doing some of these moves at home regularly for short durations are gonna get your heart rate up, and you're gonna notice improvements in your capabilities, cardiovascularly, muscularly. You're just gonna notice huge changes. It doesn't take an expensive gym membership or some crazy amount of knowledge of what to do. You just got to get up and do a few simple moves. That was my second move. You can change your life with these small tricks.
Hello there, I got my psychic here. I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite moves. Yes. First one is the single leg lift jumps. Okay, so what you're gonna do is have your leg back like this, and you put your left leg out first, and then jump up like this. So see how levels change? Down, up. That's how you want to be. If you want to do a low impact, which is without the jumping. Okay, without the jumping, what you're going to do is still do that motion. Hold on. Without that same motion, but just lift up your leg, okay? So that's what you're going to do, okay? And we're going to do this on each side, okay? We're going to do 30 seconds each side. Ready, set, let's go. Start. Do whatever you have to do to get through to that 30 seconds. Your quads are going to be burning, but that means it's working. Okay? 10 more seconds. Oops, sorry. Okay, you can go ahead and stop. Okay, so our next move is going to be squat jumps. I'm kind of breaking this up a little bit so your legs don't get totally burnt out. Okay, sorry. I'm a little sweaty already. Okay, so squat jumps. Feet width apart. Feet width apart. And you're gonna set backwards. You wanna make sure that your knees don't come over your toes. Okay, so you kind of like are sticking that booty out. You want people to see it. Okay, but this is gonna be a jump. So, breathe. This is what's going to happen. So you're going to down, jump. And you kind of want to do land on the ball of your foot. Go back to the heel. Okay. Get down as low as you can. Okay. So that's basically what you want to do. If you want to take the impact out again, this is how you do it. Go into the squat position, and then you're just going to lift your toes up like a calf raise. Okay. So it'll be down like this, up like this, down like this, up like this. So that's how you take the impact out. It's a modified version.
Yeah, 59 seconds.
You want to set it real quick? Yep.
But how do you set it?
Okay. All right, start. The more height you get, more your legs are going to be working. Get down there. You have 5 seconds to go. Make sure your knees aren't going above your toes, over your toes. Okay, that's it for that. Okay, so we're gonna do single leg lift with your opposite leg, okay? All right. You'll find out too that one leg is usually stronger than the other. It'll be your more dominant side. Okay, get ready. Let's go. Remember, modified version is this. Okay. Even if you start out that way, sorry, Bree just took off my timer. Bree, no. Just keep going. All right. Okay, no. Get over here. Okay, sorry, hold on just a second. Okay, last squat jumps. You can do the modified version if you'd like. Ready? Let's go. Keep going. You feel it burning? I feel mine burning. Matt, hey, breathe.
Me too.
You have 5 more seconds. Okay, you're done. All right, 2 of my favorite moves in 2 minutes. All right, have a good day.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah. I'm going to be showing you some moves from Dynamic Strength from Core to Force, and let's go ahead and get started. Our first one is the Inchworm push-up. So you're going to walk all the way out, so standing straight up, walk out, and then do a push-up and come back to standing. The modification is to do the push-up on your knees, so I will demonstrate both. Alright, so you're going to start standing straight up, walk your hands out, and then push-up, and back. And modification. Knees down, feet up. And back. Alright, let's go on the side. Walk and push up. Bend over. Keep my legs straight. Our next move is a balance with a kick. We'll do 30 seconds on each side. And your modification is to tap your foot down before you kick and not to kick as high if you're not super flexible. So you're going to want to look at one spot right ahead of you so that you do not fall over. Your foot back, same thing, down, touch, and back up. And I'm trying to talk at the same time so I keep falling over. Your modification is to put your foot back, touch, put your foot down on the floor, and then up. So you're just going to barely tap to catch your balance a little bit. Alright, so 30 seconds. Here we go. Keep it nice and slow. This is not about speed. This is about core activation, keeping your balance. Alright, we're going to switch to do the left foot. Touch the floor. You're going to have one side that's stronger than the other. And this is going to be the side. Keep that core in. That's okay. All the way, still the upper strength. Right now I'm trying to balance out both sides. Alright, and that's your balance of the kick.
Everyone, we're going to do a couple moves. The first move is an ab move. It's called a rope climb. You can lay straight back, toes pointing towards you. You're just going to reach straight up. Hold the rope down as high as you can. This really works your lower abs. Gets them on fire. Feel good. For the modification on this move, you can bend your knees 90 degrees, but still reach up and pull as high as you can. Do it for 30 seconds.
Hey guys, just going to do some in and out abs. So it'll be the non-modified version, both feet out, both feet in, modified version, one at a time. Right, there we go. Your lower back starts hurting, go to the modified version.
Hi, this is Pam Snyder here, one of your coaches, and I'm going to show you two of my favorite moves. So the first one is to help build a strong core. So we're going to do plank holds. And so with that, we're just going to get into the plank position here with arms straight up. You want to hold your belly in, and if you start feeling tired, sometimes it actually helps to kind of squeeze those butt cheeks together. Your modification for this would be coming down to your knees. Again, same thing applies. You want to hold in your belly, and you can squeeze your bottom as well. And then our second move that we'll do would be your side plank holds. Again, you can see that theme for building this core strength. I really try and work on that. So for our side plank, you're gonna come up on your arm, try to keep your hand directly under your elbow, reach high, and then we're gonna reach under. That modification for that would be your bottom leg. You're gonna go down on your knee with your top leg straight and hold your arm up. Again, goal for both is keeping this in a line, keeping your hips from sinking down. So what we'll do is 30-second plank hold, then we'll go into our side plank reaches. So we'll start our timer, starting now. Again, remember to keep that core in tight, so keep that belly in. You want to keep those hands directly underneath your shoulders. And again, if you start feeling tired or wobbly, kind of squeeze in those thighs and buttocks. About halfway done. If you get tired, come down to those knees. And there's 30 seconds. So we'll move to our side plank reach. Come up on those feet. Put your hand under the shoulder, arms up. And we're gonna do 10 reaches. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other side with my helper dog here. So hand under the shoulder, nice straight line, arm up, and start our reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might feel a little more tired from this side because you've already done the other side, so drop that leg down and continue. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to give a little pause here to catch our breath. Again, we're really working on that core strength. So the plank hold, kind of total body core move, the oblique, the side plank, really working on these oblique muscles. Okay, so now that we've taken a little breather, we'll do that a second time. So up into our plank hold for 30 seconds. You can even drop down to the elbows if you choose. Again, just remember to keep the shoulders over those elbows. The goal would be not to look down under your feet, but to look kind of out over your hands. Keep that core in. About halfway done. Okay, so that side's done, or that move's done. So we're gonna go to the side reach, the oblique side plank reach. Okay, get your stance there. Again, hand under the shoulder, up, and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll switch sides, going to the opposite. Again, as I mentioned before, second side can be a little more fatigued, a little more tired as we're coming near the end. And try to remember not to let that hip drop. If you do, you want to go down into the modified position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. I hope you have enjoyed my 2 core moves. Bye.
All right, okay guys, very important that when you finish a workout, you take some time to cool down, stretch your muscles, allow your heart rate to come back to normal. So start with your hands by your sides. Deep breath in, reach out, and lower. Good, one more time, deep breath in, and lower. And now we're going to reach across, lengthening the side body. Opposite direction, exhale as you reach. Good, we'll take the right arm across the chest. Grab on with the opposite hand, pull that arm in towards you. And other side. Dash, are you going to stretch with me?
What's this?
Go, we'll take a nice wide stance. We're just going to bend into one knee. Oh, you got a little boo-boo. Okay, we'll get you a Band-Aid. Go ahead and then grab a chair or a wall for balance. We're going to grab that right ankle. Knee points down towards the ground. A little engagement here to help you feel this stretch a little more is imagine the top of your femur, your leg bone, pressing up into your hip. Just that very little movement. And opposite side. Good, and it's time for me to go get a Band-Aid, so I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for coming.